So Smogon is giving everybody the opportunity to have a suspect test of their choice. And it seems that the main candidate to be granted a suspect test in this year's event, if you will, is Palafin. Is the system actually good? We all know that Smogon is a very, very difficult website to navigate and to fully understand what's happening. Especially for newcomers, it can be rather intimidating to have to read paragraphs upon paragraphs of information just so that you can find out what's going on. This is even self-evident when I messaged one of Smogon's top contributors, asking them some information regarding the ins and outs and intricacies of the like shop. Even they do not possess the time to comb through all the information just to answer the hyper-specific questions. So yes, if you want to be active in the competitive Pokemon singles metagame, it requires a lot of due diligence and heavy concentration. Folks, today I'm just going to discuss a few ins and outs of what this entire event was about. If you are a newcomer to competitive Pokemon singles and you're still learning your way around, although this channel is relatively small, I myself have not been playing Pokemon for decades, and as such, we can learn together. So if you do enjoy this content and you find it helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you have not done so already. We shall be doing a lot more of these, and we shall be discussing a lot more in-depth tips and tricks and knowledge about competitive Pokemon and playing competitive Pokemon singles on this channel. So stick around if you want to learn some more, see some more. Anyways, the like shop, what was it about? They'd given us 12 days, starting from the 12th of December of this year, to spend the amount of likes we got on the Smogon forums. So for those of you who are not very active on the Smogon forums, some of this video might not be information that is useful unto you, but just food for thought nonetheless. The basic premise of this system was that every time you made a post and received a like for the post, which is not a difficult ask to do, your reaction score would go up. And all the likes that contribute to your reaction score, you could spend them for a prize of sorts. So as such, you'd lower your reaction score by donating your likes to obtain the prize you desire. The list of the prize has been on the forums for a number of days now, but the big catch, and the one that I'm mostly interested in, was the potential to suspect any Pokemon or certain concepts of your choice if you could pool together 500,000 likes. So for example, myself, who's not very active on Smogon, only has a reaction score of 74. That would mean that I have the potential to donate 74 likes towards this 500,000 goal. And the more you probably posted, the more likes you would have accrued over the decades. One thing I can say about this system is that, yes, I'm not sure what prizes you could win from the mystery box, but personally folks, for newcomers and the average Smogon player, I wouldn't bother spending my likes on anything from the mystery boxes. This channel mainly focuses on the competitive Pokemon tiers and competitive Pokemon knowledge, rather than showing off all the drip and trinkets and toys we have acquired over our competitive Pokemon journey. To me, competitive Pokemon is always about the competition. And yes, custom avatars and custom names and such, a great way to show off your flair, but for the average Smogon player, that is not what is important. What's important to us is competitive Pokemon news and competitive Pokemon development. And the main development would be from the 500,000 likes that you could have thrown into the pot towards the tail end of the 12 days. And it seems most likely that Palafin might be the one ending up getting a suspect test. I will leave a link to all the information in the description down below, and to the T, so you can hop around and find out what exactly we are talking about. But we have 4 days left to assemble 75,000 likes, so that Palafin has the potential to drop to overused. Something I think may be possible at the end of the day. On a side note, terrestrialization was in second place, but not a close second at all, only acquiring 48,000 likes. So a majority of the player base doesn't really care or is happy with the position that terrestrialization leaves the metagame in. My overall thoughts on the system, folks, more so a thing for the veterans. But as always, I will bridge the gap between the professional player and the competitive Pokemon singles amateur. So I believe that this system has potential, and if I had a lot of likes to give, I would have donated them to the Palafin suspect test. And lastly, if you're ever feeling lost within the university, any metagame you desire to learn more about and find out the intricacies and ins and outs of, be sure to contact that metagame's tier leader. They are usually quick to respond and tend to give reliable and accurate information whenever you have a burning question. Folks, we're going to leave it at that. Just a small, quick and informative video on what current affairs are happening at Smogon University. If you did enjoy this news and understood it, let me know what you will be donating or have donated your likes untowards and why in the comments down below. And if you still seek more information regarding this entire process, if it wasn't clear, comment as well that the information was nothing but ramblings of something you couldn't understand, and tell me exactly what it is you didn't understand. And I will endeavor to make things as clear as daylight unto you. But for now, we shall be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.